Welcome to the start of the new campaign in Warhammer 40k Mechanicus 2. In this one I will try to play Necrons on Grim Darkness, and I expect it to be extremely difficult in the early game. So there's going to be a lot of problems until I figure out what works and what doesn't. I don't know if I'm going to continue this for a long time because Gothic 1 remake is coming out soon. I was supposed to get the key, still expecting it, hopefully it's gonna come soon. And then I can get on that. Until that happens, I'll play Necrons and stream a lot of the campaign to see what that is all about. I'm quite interested in how Necrons play out. And yeah. Let's go. Oh, there's also an epilogue. What? I didn't know that there was additional campaign. Interesting. I have to say though, I was saying that the writing was quite weak in Adeptus Mechanicus campaign, but it got better later on. It got more interesting later on. So I have to commend the game on that. Oh, so we got the generals, the leaders. Let's see, who do we have? We have the first mission available here. Oh, I can't check them out yet for some reason. We gotta take this one. Oversee Lord Ominek in taking the step. Okay, let's go. This is the first mission. I don't think the first mission is going to be that difficult, but... Oh, plus 5 living metal at the end, plus 1 Dominion level locked for this mission. Oh, okay. So early game, definitely no vigilance meter until I understand what's going on. Fucking speak. Goes 10% chance to inflict plus 1 damage, 10% chance per Dominion level. After suffering fatal damage, enter into reanimation. Okay, we got that. We have the flayed ones. When attacking a unit with less than 50% HP, attack twice. When attacking from behind the target, plus 1 damage, always attack twice. Ah, that's why they always attacked twice when I was playing against them, because at Dominion level 8 they can attack twice. We got Necron warriors. We have maximum capacity of 2. We definitely taking immortals. They are incredible. And Necron warriors, the basic ones, couple of them. Alright, let's see. They didn't even let me see what kind of a leader this is. It says Ominek. Ominek, if I recall correctly, can reanimate fast. Fuck. Weakened, but we got plus 10 living metal. I still have to remind myself what the Dominion... Ah, this is the Dominion meter. We can fill it up with attacks, if I'm not mistaken, right? Something like that. We only played with Necrons at the beginning of the prologue. So I forgot, it was 70 hours ago. 70 hours of game time and many days. But we'll understand it. The roll guard entered, blah blah blah. So this is the Ominek. Alright, there's going to be some more enemies from these swarm holes. We have Dominion level at... we have 0, so we have to be really careful about that one. Now, where am I gonna put the brunt of my force? I think I'm gonna go with this location. Flayed one over here. Maybe they won't be able to reach him at this position. Immortal over there. I don't know if Immortal has heavy property. Ominek, flayed one, Immortal, flayed one, Immortal. Okay. They have, no, they have the reanimation protocol, but I'm weakened, so I will do minimum damage. Oh yeah, I gotta check the abilities of Ominek. Generate 4 Dominion, okay, once per skirmish, and the reanimation protocol's countdown of an allied unit. Can be used an additional time, and targets all reanimating units on the battlefield. Yeah, that's the specificity of Ominek. These guys can get right there. I don't like that. Flayed ones. If I go here, no. If I go there, no. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna block the path of this swarm. Oh, good. I gotta protect the Immortals. They are the most important units so far. So, considering that I can grant ourselves Dominion, I should have maybe used him first. It's quite interesting that they allowed us to play as Necrons. I think this is a great thing for the game, as it gives us completely different look at the game itself. I love when they do this, when developers do this stuff, when they let us play as some interesting other faction. I can't wait to unlock Praetorians though. That's gonna be a fuckery when that happens. But I'm guessing they're not gonna be nearly as good as they are when we are controlling them. I just don't expect them to be that good. One, that's not a problem. We're gonna save reanimation protocols and go for... who's next? Those guys? So they are permanently weakened for this skirmish. No, there we go. Never mind. So these Immortals, the unupgraded one, can't shoot into melee. Now the interesting thing is that when we are playing against them, they can shoot into melee quite easily, so no problem at all. I didn't position them well. I fucked up with the original positioning, and that's gonna come to bite me in the arse. Can't do anything with him. I really fucked this up. You try to be smart and you end up being stupid. It happens all the time. Oh, and now they are reanimating after 3 turns, not 2. But when we are fighting them, they reanimate... Ah, for fuck's sake. They reanimate in 2 turns when we are fighting them. Ah, shit. There he goes. Alright, one of these bastards lost. I do love how units look in this game. They really look nice. Plus 2 the minion. Yes, so you get it through normal attacks. I mean, flayed ones are so much worse when they don't have 8 dominion. I really played this badly, but alright, I can always restart skirmish if need be, or restart the mission, because I might have to, since I'm losing way too many soldiers. Nice. Sometimes you have to use the leader, because the leader has that ability to simply get its shield damage instead of health, which is always a better solution than damaging the health of your units. Good thing is that Necron warriors, oh, for fuck's sake, don't have the what's its name? Ah well, he died. They don't have the heavy property, which is quite good. Really bad. Lost one immortal, lost one flayed one. I don't know if the guys who are, I don't know if the units that are entering reanimation protocols go back to the clade. It seems like they do. Yeah, no? Spend 5 living metal to resurrect a unit. Sacrifice unit to decrease vigilance, generate 10 dominion. Oh. Okay, the path of the void. Choose the route that passes through chambers with direct illustrative scale of Necron's claims over the stars. Choose the route taken by supplicants, surrounded by inscriptions exalting the Pharaoh's deeds to suitably humble, blah blah blah. The path of veneration, forming a chronicle of. Ah, let's go with this. Oh, for fuck's sake! I'm really picking awesome things in this mission. First the weakness, now -1 health. Oh shit, I thought that Ominek was theirs. I was about to be really scared. Okay, so we have one Necron warrior over there, one Necron warrior there. So it's just all about the Necron warriors. Alright, we'll do this. Necron warrior here, Immortal over here. Ominek over here. Flayed one. Necron here and one over there. So let's see how this works. Nice. Okay, one down, and that was the one that was about to act, which is awesome. Couldn't be better. Oh, we have to survive for 4 turns. Ooh, that could be a problem. Nice. There's the damage I want to see from the Immortals. I was thinking what kind of a unit would be really problematic to deal with when it comes to Adeptus Mechanicus faction. When we stumble upon them. And it was quite easy. The Vanguard with the Irradiated, they can deal with reanimation protocols easily. And that can be a huge issue. Oh fuck. Here we go. Well, only Ominek needs to survive, so we can... There are ways to do this easier. There could be bastards coming from here, so we will try to pull back a little bit, because the brunt of the force is coming from there. There is absolutely no need for me to battle them over there. It's just pointless. Thankfully, Necrons are quite slow, except the flayed ones. Let's leave this Immortal to deal with the enemy. I mean, this should be the last. The last skirmish of this mission. So. Okay. Oh damn. Reinforcements over there. Okay, that's fine. So I'm pretty much at the perfect spot right now. I don't know if there are any more missions, but I'll just use this. Why not? If there is one more skirmish after this, then I'm fucked. I have to restart the whole mission. should be it. Mission accomplished. Not so bad. Unless there is another fight. It's interesting that they haven't updated the game yet. That worries me a lot. There's quite a lot of bugged abilities. The game needs complete rebalancing in a lot of ways. I don't know what developers are waiting for. Some of the things should have been patched immediately, like skill bugs. Maybe I should have played this with full vigilance. But let's keep it safe. We just want to go through missions at the moment until we can build a proper roster and a proper leader or two. Okay, save the game. Necron campaign 1. Critical path. Okay, let's see. Can I see? Okay, now we can see the potential upgrades. What is this? This is way different. Okay. So let's see. Add Scarab Swarm to this Lord's Court. Ah, so we add units to the court. That's how this works. Then what is the Awakening for? So the Awakening is for lords. We upgrade lords through the Awakening, it seems. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, let's see. What do we have here? Increases this leader skirmish deployment by 1, that's good. +1 defense, that's also good. 1 HP. At the end of this unit's turn, generate 3 dominion. Alright, the master. Each time an allied unit returns to play via reanimated protocol, generate 3 dominion. When you reach dominion level 5, each allied unit recovers 1 HP. And all reanimation protocols countdowns are reduced by 1. When you reach dominion level 10, each allied... Okay. Okay. The chance of their number is legion triggering is increased by 20% in this Lord's Court. After its unit is killed, it has 25% chance okay, to get back into the Lord's Court. Shark Praetorian. So I guess that these units are reanimating currently, if I'm not mistaken. And it costs 5 skulls to bring them back. I think it works like that, but I'm not sure. So the Awakening. Let's go with the Awakening upgrades first. Summon Nano Swarm on the target. Unlock. Okay, again accelerated. Nano Swarm could be useful. And here, do I even have a point? Yeah, I have 2 points. Defense HP, let's go with this. Add Scarab Swarm. Oh, Death Mark. Already? Yeah, fuck it. Let's go with Death Marks. Death Marks are incredible. At least they are when we are fighting them, so that's the thing I need to be careful about. Because everyone is amazing when we play them on Grim Darkness. Let's see what we are dealing with. Who are these? I forgot. Is this... what is this? Rust Stalkers or Infiltrators? Can't recognize. Imminence, Living Metal. Select mission. Oh, I mean, whichever. Oh, now they are going to... This is Obasis, Lord Obasis. Oh, that's awesome. Obasis is one of my favorite units of theirs. Should we go a little bit crazy? Yeah, fuck it. We got Lich Guard, what's there to worry about? Cannot epic Scarab Swarm and these guys. Lich Guard, 1 armor, 7 HP, but no defense. Oh, yeah, that's the problem with Lich Guard. They are awesome, but they don't have any defense. Yeah, this could be problematic. But let's see if I can finagle my way out of this. The Maiders had a depraved hunger for knowledge that scrambled our wise, was eager to give up his secrets, unenlightened as they were, determination posed the danger to the Nemesis tomb. Cut through this pathetic rebel. Ah shit, too bad that the stages are the same as well. They really needed to add more maps in my opinion in this game. It just isn't particularly great at this point. Okay, we have Skitari Ranger here, Skitari Ranger there, Skitari Rangers everywhere. We got Servitors, we got Infiltrator, Princeps. Oh shit, that's a problem. Servitor, Ranger, alright. So we're gonna go with 1 swarm over here. Actually, we're gonna make them over, we're gonna put them over there. Then we have a Lich Guard. Now Lich Guard, what should I do with them? Here probably. Then, yeah, these guys are worrying me. They are quite tanky. So that's an issue. Necron Warrior to shoot at the barrels. Cannot swarm here. And I guess 1 Necron Warrior over here. Let's see how this is going to work. Now, obviously I don't know who's gonna play first, which would be a really nice thing to know. Inflict provoked on enemy units in the radius and gain defended. Yeah, alright, this guy's gonna die fast. Should at least. Oh, these bastards have 7 HP and 1 defense. Ah shit, I fucked this positioning up. Ah damn. I'm gonna have to move, probably die in the process. Okay, lucky. Made a mistake, but I was lucky there. Excellent. Each lord in range is granted defended. Cool. Each lord in range recovers 1 HP at the end of their turn after Dominion level 5. Nice. You know what, I'm gonna try kiting them a little bit. Although that's a pathetic way of kiting because I just got myself into a corner. Shit, I was hoping I would be able to get to him immediately, but not to be. Alright, then we'll park you over there. Oh, there's one more. Oh no, there's not one more. That's the same one, thankfully. Gotta move him there because he needs to be effective in the next turn. He won't. He'll die. But alright. Oh, nice. Ranger died. Problem is we can't trade with them, because trading with them means we are losing constantly. So I have to be more effective than them in that regard. So Lich Guard, Necron Warrior, we're not gonna do anything there. It's gonna be interesting to see how the AI handles the reanimation protocols, if they're going to focus on them or not. I know that they're not going to focus on them if we are nearby with a live unit. I know that they're not going to focus then, but yeah, take a shot, block, exactly. But the benefit of playing against W40k Mechanicus is that we don't have to worry about reanimation protocols. Okay, they are ignoring the warrior, the Necron warrior that's there. Oh, that was a weak attack. I don't think I'll be able to get through this mission. I mean, we still have some bastards left, but I already lost a lot. Let's see when this ranger... Oh, this ranger is not gonna play anymore. Oh, they will. Okay, good to know. As they should. It would be really cheap if they wouldn't be able to do that. Meaning if they would completely ignore the protocol, the reanimation protocol phase. That would just be silly. Got 4 defending. That's nice. Yeah, these guys were always sacrificial lambs, but the problem is I wasted way too many of them. I already lost 4 units. And I still have to deal with so many of them. So yeah, we're going to restart this skirmish. It's not an option to play this. We can't. The first mission, I don't know if this is the only mission. It seems like that it's so on the mission map, but that mission map sucks because it never tells properly if there are more missions or not. Enemy reinforcements deploying. Oh, okay, we can work with this. So we're gonna have a brunt of our force over here. We're gonna put one Necron warrior over there to shoot at this guy. He's gonna die from the damage of that barrel. Then we have we're gonna put 2 Lich Guards over here, one swarm over there, and problem is that there's so many units here. We're gonna take a lot of damage. But alright, you gotta do what you gotta do. Now what to put there? I'll put one Necron warrior over here, maybe to draw the attention of this side. Okay, let's see how this is going to work. Nice. That's a good start. I'm probably gonna lose one Lich Guard, hopefully not two. That's what I'm worried about. Oh yeah, they ignore attacks of opportunity. So this thing is gonna die from... But it can also do +1 max damage for every 2 HP this unit has remaining. Huh. I thought it worked differently. No, I thought wrong. That was a weak shot. Yeah, I know, I'm gonna provoke. I don't care at that 1 damage at the moment. Excellent. You gotta deal with the Rust Stalkers, with the Infiltrators. I never really liked these Infiltrators in the Adeptus Mechanicus campaign. That was the unit I fielded the least, but it's useful in a lot of ways because I treated them like advanced servitors. And when you treat them like that, they are far better than if you're expecting a lot from them. Oh, for fuck's sake. God damn it. Goddamn range. This might be impossible with full vigilance meter. Yeah, we're gonna stick with no vigilance. We can deal with full vigilance meters later, but now at this point I just don't have the firepower to deal with them. No, load game, Necron campaign 1, there we go. Basically, during the early game, especially in the very first few missions, you are dealing one on Grim Darkness and higher difficulties. You are dealing with a situation where you're constantly trading 1 for 1, and when you are trading 1 for 1, it's a problem. But unlock Devourer Nanoscarabs, but I can't use that. Maybe I can use that with some other. Leaders, generals, whatever. So I guess this is just how you unlock the abilities. Oh, this is how. Okay. Oh, okay, I get it. Suffer -1. Look at this. This is nice. Unlock the treasure. These units' melee weapons have heavy and bypasses armor traits. I don't need that in the early game. Summon Nanoswarm. Alright. That's 1. Oh, we can only have 1 at the moment. At the end of this unit's turn, it recovers 1 HP. Suffer -1 damage from ranged attacks. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this. That little change can make a significant difference. Let's try again. Obas is something like raw then from Adeptus Mechanicus. Makes sense. I should have maybe went with +1 unit. But let's see how this does on 2 vigilance meter. On 2 vigilance meter we should be fine. But I don't know how many fights there are because, well, we have 2 talking icons. And talking can sometimes lead to fighting, and that can mean 2 more fights. If there's 3 fights in one mission at this point in time, it's gonna be quite difficult to get through it all without taking a lot of damage. Let's try it again. Obes is over here. Okay, it's the same setup. We can't really change that, but I will now probably try not to fuck up with Necron Warrior the shot at the barrel, because that's gonna deal with him instantly. Not instantly, but with damage over time it's going to kill him. And we have the Lich Guard over here, the Lich Guard over there. We're gonna put them all near Obasis because that's gonna make him more powerful. Then we have the Necron Warrior here. Servitors are annoying in this case, much more annoying than usual. So let's go like this. So we gain obscured by this, but we already have stealth if I'm not mistaken. Suffer -1 damage for range attacks. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay. Now these guys, yeah, we're gonna have to take some damage. Unfortunately, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to shoot at the barrel. Yeah, he was a sacrificial lamb, no problem there. Come on, do it one more time. Yes, thank you. That was an easy kill. Perfect. This is a good start. How can you do 1 damage if you get... it's +1 max damage, so let's try to do the calculation. This does 1 to... wasn't it 2 damage? So let's say it was 1 to 2. I think it's 1 to 2 the original value. And then this guy has 8, so he should technically have the capability, the swarm should technically have the capability of having the ability to do 5 damage. Of course, I went with the lowest one because RNG is RNG. Incredible RNG. Such a great concept. Fucking hate it. I despise RNG. But it does work in this game because it creates different dynamic. Excellent. The tanky Obasis. Awesome. Keep doing that. Alright, this is looking good. Let's see, Servitor plays first. He can't reach the Necron, so I don't need to worry about that. This Servitor is gonna deal with this Necron. Okay, then we have this Servitor, he can't reach us. Then we have the Ranger who can't reach us, but he might be able to shoot at us. So I think the path is quite clear. We're gonna go in this direction. Oh fuck, I forgot about this. Oh boy. See, it says 1 to 2. So he should be able to do 1, 2, 4 now. Or 3. And again 1. Are you fucking kidding me? What the... Necrons are way too RNG from what I see. Pisses me off a little bit now. There we go. It's good when it works like that, but I don't like the damage being RNG so much. I mean, getting value from 1 to 4 is a big difference in a game like this. Can't lose Lich Guard. So we gotta be really careful. We have Servitor over there that's gonna play, then we have the Servitor over here. Oh shit. Oh shit, this could be dangerous. Yes, alright, he survived. Good. But there's a ranger over there that's in critical shape. I'm gonna put Necron here because Necron will at least draw the attention away from Lich Guard, I hope. We gotta play these tricks with the AI. Although AI is not bad, but they are not great either. So we are provoking the bastard now, and maybe, just maybe, he's going to move out of the cover to get to us, triggering attack of opportunity and dying in the process. Or maybe he won't have to die because we will kill him now. Yes, exactly. How did you do 3 damage now? That makes no sense. Aha, it's 1 to 3. I guess it depends on the Dominion level or something. I don't know. It's really weird. It doesn't say anything like that. Yeah, excellent. Quite strange, this Scarab Swarm. I don't see the logic in their attack pattern, in their damage patterns. I gotta research it a little bit more. Who's next? That Servitor, then we have this Servitor, then we have the Ranger. We can deal with those easily. Now we're gonna have to deal with this one first. So technically 1 to 2 damage they say. So why does this guy do 1 to 2 and this guy does 1 to 3? They are exactly the same unit. And +1 makes damage for every 2 HP this unit has remaining. So it should be 1 to 2 plus... So this should be 1 to 5, if I'm not mistaken. This is +3 because 6 divided by 2 is 3, so it should be 1 to 5. Yeah, there's something fucked with this. Either the info is wrong, or it seems to me like they do more damage when the unit has missing health, not remaining. That's vastly different. Oh damn, I forgot to kill him. Oh my god. Oh. Alright, never mind. Fucked it up. Only 1 damage, not that big of a deal, but still, it was avoidable. Yeah, he can attack Obesus, I don't give a fuck about that. I'm gonna try to preserve this Necron warrior. As I said, I don't know. Yeah, I think they do get back into the clade after, if the mission ends and they are in the reanimation protocol. It should be like that. I don't see why they would die if they are in the reanimation protocol. It just makes no sense. Scarab Swarm is alive. Oh yeah, I gotta deal with this guy. Here we go. Now let's see. This doesn't tell me anything. It's still doing 1 to 2 damage. As long as I'm doing 1 to 2 damage, I don't know what's the correct information on the tooltip. There we go, mission accomplished. Let's see if we can heal maybe someone. That would be nice. I saw those options later in one of the poses, but I don't know, I don't see any poses here. Ah, okay. Evoke the name of in the hope her result that will cause the doors to open. No, it wouldn't. Explosion risky, we're not doing that. Okay, plus 15, whatever that is. Is that Dominion? I've only lost one Necron warrior so far, so there's a chance that we can do this. It's not full vigilance meters. It shouldn't be that big of a deal, to be honest. The bosses must survive, kill all enemy units. Engine. Oh shit. Oh, Vanguard is there, god damn it. But there's Necron warrior there, and there's Necron warrior over there. Huh, okay. Couple of servitors here. They will kill instantly Necron. Why would they position my Necron warrior over there? Well, because he's a bait, of course. Fucking food. Fish food. Necron warrior over here. We're gonna just attack from this side and attack hard. See what happens. Because there's one guy that might reanimate, which could be quite helpful. Perfect. Let them target the bases, that's the whole point. So this cunt goes through the fucking defense. How? Damage inflicted. Since when? They couldn't do that for me. There was no update. Or maybe they did. I'm not sure, I can't remember, but I don't think that... Scarab Swarm, we are going to play hide and seek a little bit. Maybe catch me if you can. Cure could work here because I'm not within... Oh no, no, yeah, I wasn't. So that's good. That's why he had to go there. Nice. Okay, not bad. I take the Scarab Swarm, I don't give a fuck. Or maybe I do give a fuck. Come on, one more turn. And we get a free unit. Oh yeah, I got one more. Nice. Where to put though? Let's see who plays first. That Servitor, then this Vanguard, then this, then the big boy. Alright. So what we're gonna do here is put ourselves in this position. Do some more damage to the Mr. Engines here. If this guy shoots at Tobasis, it's not gonna do anything, so I'm not worried about that. Excellent, defense down. Yeah, you're not breaching through 6 defense. For fuck's sake! It does have 1 armor, so I guess makes sense. Oh, piss off! Okay, good, at least he can't do direct hell damage with a gun. Because that was scary. Nice. Servitor next, he can't reach us. Vanguard might be able to shoot us, so I will use this. It requires the manual level 3. Inflict weaken the damage equal to this unit's remaining HP on an enemy unit. So yeah, we're gonna do 2 damage, which means it's pointless to even use it, because I might be able to do 2 damage like this, which I did. Oh, but I can do this then. Okay, nice, that worked. So it's an additional attack, we don't have to be either or. That's fine with me. Okay, now this could be a potential trouble. So I will try to bring Engine Seer down as fast as possible. Because I'm not worried about this guy. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh yeah, but I can reanimate. I forgot about the irradiated. Right, I think that was the issue. Oh shit, so he's dead in the next turn. Ah, for fuck's sake. But he's got 1 armor, no, 2 armor, so that irradiated could be blocked? Or how does that work? I'm not certain. I'm not gonna be able to kill every enemy. By the time this turn ends, so that's just wishful thinking. Maybe I should have played this more defense oriented. Oh, I can't control him? Why? That sucks. Alright, not a problem. Let's do it again. Very doable. I want to save this this warrior because that's gonna help me tremendously. So we're gonna still rush them. It's the only tactic really if I want to save this warrior. I don't have many other options. You know what the definition of insanity is? I'm doing it right now. I don't like the fact that I can't control these other Necron units. Yes, shoot him. Yes. Nice. have this servitor to deal with. We can deal with him with the Leech Guard. And now I have to be really careful. Hey, Kiraz. I'm not gonna go directly into the engines here right now because I'm gonna get HP damaged and I can't afford that. But I can fuck around with these guys a little bit. Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna do hell damage to them anyway, so I'm not worried. It's getting dangerous. That's a lot of health for an early game. Okay, we've dealt with that nuisance. So if I explode now, I'll do 5 damage, which is going to turn into 4. But no, I'll try to tank a little bit. That's gonna take some turns away from them. Alright, now let's deal with the Vanguard. Or... yeah, let's deal with the Vanguard. And now the reanimation is going to complete soon. Yeah, which guard gets fucked. I expected that to happen. I only have 3 health. Can't do much, for fuck's sake. Yeah, Necron Warrior goes dead. Hopefully he targets the swarm. If he doesn't, well, then it's game over. Yeah, it's game over. Oh wait, if I'm not, am I irradiated? No, I'm not, so maybe it's not game over yet. Okay. Good, not dead. Although this is really cutting it close now. Fuck. 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 I need a lucky one, please. Jesus Christ. Nope. Damn, this is tougher than I thought. Alright, restart skirmish. Anyway, 10-minute break, then we'll try again. Gotta feed the dogs. So we're gonna try a different approach now. Obviously the definition of insanity doesn't work. Who would have thought that insanity wouldn't work in a tactical game? Not me. So we're gonna try to bait them over here. Basses can thankfully tank a lot, especially with 2 Lich Guard. Necron Warrior over here to deal with this Servitor. Oh, so we have now the Necron Warrior over here that's alive, and this one isn't. Oh, that's interesting. So that's a change. Maybe that's gonna be a better change, we'll see. It could be. And then the Swarm over here, and Swarm here. Let's see how this is going to work. Now question is that that Necron Warrior might die instantly. So I'll put this guy over here, and maybe we can bait this Necron Warrior into attacking the Swarm. And that's gonna give us the a chance to give a Warrior an option to survive. Ah, fuck. That was the worst thing that could have happened. Oh, he can reanimate. Good. That's good. I did not know that. I thought that he was already reanimated so that he wouldn't reanimate again. But now we are in... we might be in a good spot because everyone is alive, and now I've provoked them with Obesses, but now I have to... Oh shit, the Servitors have 8 health. Even with raw upgrades in Adeptus Mechanicus campaign, they don't have 8 health. So that sucks a bit, but alright. Nice. One down. This guy is also injured, so we might be able to bring him down in the next turn with the Necron Warrior. Or maybe not. He fucked off over there. Losing in this game is normal, by the way, on Grim Darkness. Especially during the early game. Early game is really difficult. So don't be surprised that I lose. I know the game. I don't know the Necrons yet, but I know the game, and... Oh, what? Haven't you played already? Oh, fucked that up a bit, but okay, 6 health. We can deal with 6 health. Afraid of this, but at least it's only 1 attack. And the bastard is reanimating, so that's good. Okay, these servitors have been dealt with. I'm in a good position right now. Let's hope that this ends in my favor, because it looks like it could. What to do with this Lich Guard, though? I have to be really careful with this Lich Guard because, well, he's got 1 health. Nice! Yes! Alright, another servitor down. Not a problem. Looking good. I'm an idiot. It says +1 max damage for every 2 HP this unit has remaining. This unit, not the unit that we are trying to kill. It just dawned on me. Oh shit, he radiated. So he's fucked next turn, which means it's better for me to just do this. 1 more damage, and that's cool. God damn, what an idiot I am. You read something wrong and it can really screw you over. Now the irradiated is a bit of a problem now. Okay, another reanimation phase. This Necron warrior is up. Will we shoot him? No, not yet. Okay, that's not bad. Let's try to tank. Now we have to start focusing on these guys because well, it's obvious why. Nice, I have 1 more swarm. We have to focus on them because they're the only ones remaining, of course. Now, swarm is going to die now, without a doubt. Question is, how do I approach it? Should I just go with this, do some damage, or no? Let's have Engine Seer do 1 attack against them. Although, yeah, I think that's a better option. They are both fucked, I think. Yeah. But we might give this one a chance to survive, though. Shoot. Yes. Nice. Now we gotta get away from the irradiated phase. We are still going to take 1 more damage. It seems like irradiated goes through defense. I don't know if that's how it worked when we were playing as Revolut Mechanicus, not sure. Fuck. I'll go with the Lich Guard, and he's fucked because he's irradiated as well. Hey Gabriel, no worries. I didn't know I even did that. I did a lot of games, so I can't remember which ones I did and which one I didn't. But I'm glad I could be of help. Lich Guard, don't kill him. Yes, okay. Okay. Yes, yes, but still 10 health, man. How the fuck am I gonna bring 10 health down? Yeah, 9 years ago. A long time ago. Alright, let's try to go about it like this. I'm not going to use provoke because it's going to just give me defended, but it's going to make this a guaranteed attack against Obesis. And if Obesis gets attacked with that Omnissiah's X, it's going to damage his health immediately. But fuck it. Let's try it out. Yeah, thanks Gabe. Thanks, appreciate it. Appreciate you jumping on. Alright. No, he didn't shoot. Ooh, lucky for me. Lucky for me. 6. And this thing gets reanimated in the next turn. Oh, nice. We might have a chance. Just might. Fuck. Alright, 1 more HP remaining. I just need 1 more turn. As long as we are not irradiated, are we? Okay. Alright, we are not irradiated. That's awesome. Fuck! Goddamn RNG. Goddamn RNG. Yeah, again minimum. Not minimum, but 2. I mean, fucking hell. Now I'm dead. Three, okay. Yeah, he's irradiated. So that means he's gonna die after the reanimation. Okay, he's not dying yet. That's good. That's good. Oh, piss off. You could have done more. Yes. Alright, the engine series down. But we are also gonna go down. That's expected. And now we have to deal with this guy. Yes! God damn it, yes! That was lucky shot. Ooh! Because in the next turn, Obesis will die due to the irradiated effect. Telling you, these early missions are a fucking problem. In the early game, doesn't really matter how you accomplish the mission as long as you accomplish the mission. Forget about bonuses, forget about everything. Just focus on the mission completion. These are the kin, I think. Select a leader, Omnikech or Fekon. Well, I haven't played with Fekon yet. Such a weird name, Fekon. You can kind of have fun with it. Alright, so he is assigned to that. Obesis has gained 2 eminence points. So we got Heki, Obesis, Amuka. Ooh, Amuka. That's gonna be powerful. It's gonna be like a Videx. So they're kind of similar. They're just counterparts in a way, but they have a different leveling system. Summons a transspatial portal. This portal can be used as a new reinforcement area. Inflict provoked on enemy units in radius. Okay. Yeah, alright, this sounds useful. For now, we're just gonna go with units. We need more units to be able to deal with Adeptus Mechanicus and the others. Critical path. So what's the next thing that we have to do? Heki. Yeah, we can only choose Heki at the moment. Heki. We got a spit in between. Heki. Cryptic Jebka, Stalk, Necron, Visionaire. Jebka was the master of exotic radiation. Okay. Oh, Jebka. That's the worst boss in the game that I had to fight. Hopefully we don't have to fight them. Recruitment capacity +1. I'm gonna go with that. Oh, we got the spider already. Nice. And 4 swarms. Oh, wait, I forgot this. Aggressive defense and the last strike. That's awesome. Now we can go. Hey boy, thanks for the Demon Hunter guides. No worries. Glad I could be of help. Can't wait for the new game, by the way. Deathwing, was it, or Deathwatch? A little hint for Necrons. You can upgrade your troops by adding some perks to them. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out at the moment how it works. I think I figured it out. Ah, okay, we can... Ah, I mean, I can click on a unit and then upgrade them that way. Oh, okay, okay, I missed that. Thank you. That's if that is what I think you're saying, then that's gonna be really, really useful. We have ranger here, ranger there, critical ranger here. Couple of... Okay, this seems quite doable. Canotep Spider is a nice... It was a nice unit to battle against. As I said, they are all fantastic when you have to deal against them. Yeah, I will try to look at that during the next... After this mission. Restore HP to an allied unit. Oh yes. So basically Heki is a healer and reanimation phase fast and Staff of Light. Is it heavy? No, not heavy. Staff of Light melee. Perfect. So what we're going to do is not play with him, of course. Gain last strike and aggressive. Ah, that's how this works. Okay. And then it goes on cooldown for 2 turns. I don't really think I need it with this guy. He's already got it. Yeah. We're gonna lose some health here, but that's okay. We can heal it. Nice. Okay, one less bastard to deal with. Just keep reanimating there, big boys. Okay. Servitor with 8 health, because that makes sense, of course. Alright, not a problem. Tank a little bit. Then we have the Immortals. Oh yeah, their attack bounces. I forgot about that. Bounce, bounce. Alright, time to heal this guy because it's not looking good. This ranger is going to be occupied. Kill him. No. Who's playing first? That ranger over there. We can deal with him with the spider. You just told me you could. Okay, there we go. What the fuck is going on? Why can't you target him? That's the thing that bothers me a lot in this game. That the line of sight and firing ranges are not correct. I mean, they display it, but I don't know why. It says that it said here that I had a clear line of sight. I could shoot at the bastard, but it just, you can't do it. I think being able to summon stuff would be really, really powerful. Kill him. Nice. And finish off. Excellent. Alright. Is that it? Oh no. Wait. That wasn't bad at all. But we'll see what's next. Thankfully, at the beginning of the next skirmish, I can easily heal the, what's its name, the spider one. No consequences. I'm alright with that. Let's scout the situation. We're gonna go with the spider over here. Heki is gonna go over there. One swarm will try to tank a little bit. Then we have the immortal here. We have only 3 friendly units now, so this is going to be a bit more difficult, which was to be expected. I'm not gonna use 2 immortals because I'm gonna need someone to tank. Servitor occupied. Oh fuck, I can't move. Alright, that was bad. Aggressive defense. Oh, 5-turn cooldown. God damn, that's a long time. Mission usually ends before that is over. Yeah, he's done. When this guy goes into the range, he's gonna trigger not last strike, but aggressive defense, so that's good. And Spider is being healthy again. Excellent. So Servitor should die. executed. Let's send, should I send it? Yeah, let's send the swarm in. Yeah, this ranger is gonna shoot, which is not ideal. Oh fuck, I thought that you're about to trigger. Trigger attack of opportunity, but it didn't. Never mind. There goes the swarm, and now all the allied units are down. Which makes me kind of worried, but we're gonna have to... Are you fucking kidding me, man? This math doesn't seem to really work, because we have 1 to 3 damage when we are at full health, but we should have +1 max damage for every 2 HP this unit has remaining. So default is 1 to 2. Or maybe default is 1, and then maximum is 3, because that makes sense then. Yeah, I guess that's the math that I use. Wait. Gain last strike and aggressive defense, but it got back. But it's available again. That's interesting. Oh, I guess it's per unit. I thought it was a global thing, but it's per unit. Ooh, that makes it a lot better. Nice. That's good. Yeah, it's gonna die. But... Oh, okay. Tough bastard over there. That was a pointless reanimation. Damn, I really fucked that one up. With immortals, everything is easier. It's fine, you did your job. Can use again the aggressive defense and all that. That's quite interesting. So what is that 5 meaning then? Because that 5 should mean that I can't use it for 5 turns, but it doesn't seem to work that way. Servitor, we're gonna kite the servitor with the swarm if we can a little bit, and shoot him with the immortal. Oh fuck, they can move to us. No, they can't anymore. That's good. There we go. Missing prerequisite 5 spend. I don't have anyone to resurrect, which is always a good sign. Then we can sacrifice a unit to decrease vigilance. That could potentially be game changing, because I don't know if there's going to be another decision making process. Should I risk it? Cause... no, I'm not gonna risk it, fuck it. I just go like this. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. But now, thankfully, I can use this for 2 points. An additional, well, not that good, but alright, we got some bonuses from it. Because I knew that they would fuck me up with that they would give me some kind of a decision that would increase the vigilance meter at the end. I just knew it. But it's okay, it's alright. That's what the whole point of mission-based system is, I guess. Now, what the hell do we need to do now? We gotta, what? Kill mad cannot up spider. We will. Just give me a second, I gotta do something. Necron, okay. Necron. Yeah, I finished the Adeptus Mechanicus campaign last night. Kinda dragged on towards the end.
Da li ste znali da je 1961.
One second. Okay, let's continue. So we have a canoptech spider option over here. Then we're definitely gonna have one immortal over there. Heki can go over here. One more immortal over there. Scarab Swarm can deal with this Scarab Swarm. The spider can... I don't know where to put the spider in. Let's move it here. Try it out, see what happens. Ooh. this is going to be difficult. Oh, now you do 3 damage when you play against me, for fuck's sake. When I ask you to do 3 damage, you always do 1. Yeah, maybe this wasn't a smart way of placing the bastards. So, what we're gonna do is... this. I'm not gonna heal the immortal, he's relatively fine still. Yeah, okay. Let's go there. Fuck. Basically sacrificed the mortal for nothing. That was a really poor planning on my part. But okay. Of course, there's gonna be more of those shits coming. I'm gonna have fun with more of my swarms. Might be a chance, but I think I'm gonna have to restart it. Blocked, of course, because you're doing 1 damage constantly. Well, these fucks do 2 to 3 constantly, which is really fair. Fucking bastards, all of you. Well, this is new tactic, Immortal as a tank. It's called the failed tactic. It's gonna be 1, yeah. Okay, 3 damage. They are just taking the piss, aren't they? They're provoking me with their damage numbers. They're simply saying, you know what, look what we can do with different coding. Last swarm of reinforcements. Well, they just need to tank, really. And that's about it. That's all I need from them. Nice. This spider is alive and kicking. Okay. Shit. Now you can do 3 damage with this and 3 with this, so it doesn't really matter because I have to get you anyway. Everyone doing 3 damage. They're really pissing me off now. Oh, 4 damage. I can't even move because I'm gonna trigger what, 4 attacks of opportunity. So you know what? You do you. Meaning you die. Come on, one more turn. We gotta survive this shit. Oh, I get to play first. Fuck yeah. You are gonna go there. Can we stop doing minimum damage, or second to minimum? But now maybe this swarm can do its thing, because it can do 1 to 2 damage. Yes, alright. And explode. There we go. Okay, not that bad, considering how I fucked up the placement. Absolutely fair game, yeah. But I'm playing on Grim Darkness, so I would expect unfairness. I just don't like unfairness when it comes to RNG. But that's RNG, you can't really call it ever unfair because it's in the name, RNG. Units in reanimation. 1. I have to figure out how the court works, because that's the one thing. So I guess that these units that we take on, they are permanent units, kinda. They don't work like Adeptus Mechanicus, they can just replace units. From what I figured out. Basically they have recuperation phase, they got a turn timer. And then when they when the timer goes down, meaning when it's over, then it gets back into the squad. As far as I understand so far. Upgrade requires Dominion level 3, consumes 1 Dominion level, inflict damage on units in the radius. Tesla wave, unlock the perfect destruction, also affects the closest unit within range. Okay, I'm gonna go with Tesla wave. Lord's Chamber. Oh, this is it. You use your living metal to resurrect units. Ah, okay, got it. Got it. Or we can wait for 3 turns, I guess. But I can use living metal to also upgrade them, right? Because if I spend living metal... No, yeah, I can. Plus 1 HP. Ooh, can't wait to reach Praetorians. You could have easily used AI voiceovers for greater immersion, which would fit the game perfectly. Oh yeah, by the way, I've... I don't know why, but... Oh yeah, I know why. Because of Videx. But they also give you an option of lingua techniques, so that's nice for all players that like that part of Warhammer 40k. That's a nice thing to have as an option. But I've turned down the voice because of Videx. Videx was extremely annoying during the missions. With his the will of Omnissiah. It's fine when you say it once, but when you repeat it every goddamn time when I switch the cursor on you, it's kinda annoying. That's how this works. Okay, I got it. We got living 50 points, so basically we use these things to upgrade units, and these are not general upgrades, meaning that we have to, in every one squad, upgrade a specific unit that only works for that specific unit. It doesn't work in a global sense. At least I think that's how it works. For now, we're just gonna go with more units and more units. Oh, Praetorians. I can't wait. Can't fucking wait. But yeah, they're probably gonna suck when we control them. Because that's how this game works. It's awesome. Everyone is awesome when you play against them. Even the bloody Servitor. I mean, Servitors are useful, don't get me wrong. Extremely useful. One of the crucial units in the game. But when I play against them, they have suddenly 8 health and all that shit. And they go through defense and whatnot. But I think they went through defense even in Adeptus Mechanicus campaign. Can't remember. I think it worked like that. So, you defense leadership increases skirmish deployment by +1 defense. You are what? Ominek. Ominek will go with this. Okay, that has been sorted. Save the game. Interesting. Necrons really work quite differently, though the leaders seem to be just more of counterparts of the ones that we have in Adeptus Mechanicus campaign. But that's just superficial way of analyzing things, since I haven't played enough to be able to discern that completely. So we are now fighting our own again. And now we're gonna have Amuka. Amuka has that ability to shoot from over the whole map. I'm guessing that's tied to the Dominion level, which of course so far I haven't been able to increase up to level 4 or 5 even, let alone higher than that. But Amuka was really annoying to deal with when I was fighting against it, because it could just shoot you from anywhere and it was an instant kill, unless you had the destroyer or the robot.
I know well the caprice of the destroyer.
They will be brought to heel. Oh wait, Amuka, I forgot this. Gain precision with him. Oh, what? That's cool. So we combine two and that creates a third one, which is what, random, or I guess it's connected to the protocols that are equipped, and then each combination gives. Oh wow, that's nice. Blaze of Omnikech, yeah, but this is Amuka, but yeah, Omnikech should be dead, right? It was the vision. Ah, but this one doesn't have a combination. This one has the combination. A Vengeful Star suffers +1 max damage from attacks made by Necron units when killed, generates 2 Dominion. Curse, Okay, that's good. Okay, so it's the same type of upgrade. What was the other one that I managed to... the other one was defense, but I can't get it. No, never mind. I get it. Suffer -1 for ranged attacks. Yeah, let's go with this. And considering that we don't have any points... Oh, this guy gets Praetorians. That's gonna be nice. Alright, so we're gonna upgrade these guys. 1 HP. Yeah, let's start upgrading everything that we are bringing in the mission. Unlock resilience, ignores the weakened, impeded and perturbed status effects. No, what we need is more health. As always. Just to see if that... Yeah, that clicked. Okay, let's move. So, cool, cool. I really like the mechanics of Necrons. Or maybe just because it's different, but it does seem like it does seem interesting, to be honest. Okay, we got 7. If we got with the Necron warrior there, we got the flayed ones, we got Necron warriors here. Yeah, I'm not gonna risk vigilance meter. So, let's see. Oh, there's gonna be a fair bit of fighting. But let's see.
Open in the name of Vargard Nethersha, hand of the Pharaon. It will not open. The great surprise. The destroyers in their madness.
Open in the name of whatever. It will not open.
We must...
That was funny shit. I don't think developers envisioned that to be funny, but that was funny. No, just bypass it. Not risking anything. Yeah, no consequences. Because there's gonna be more decision making, I'm guessing, in the future. And as said in the important tips video that I made, do not play with vigilance in the early game. It's not worth it.
Such a tiresome game of power this is, when there is... These outcasts know nothing.
Oh shit. Destroyer already?
I obey.
Okay. Well, we're gonna have to sacrifice someone here. That much is obvious. Oh, this is a wraith. I thought it was the spider. Fuck, I misjudged that. I don't know how they work. Well, but we'll try to figure it out. Alright, destroyer can go immediately to us, so we're not fucking around with that. Gain precision, no, okay, move here. And let the destroyer deal with him first. Yeah, of course, it's gonna play first. But now at least it's over here, we don't have to worry about it. Now let's see the powerful attack. Once cannot be dodged. Oh, that's the arrow that it can do, but it requires the minion level 5. Of course it does. And does it have heavy property? No, it doesn't, so I don't have to worry about that. Bypasses defense, 2 to 4 damage, okay. Fulcrum summons a transspatial portal for reinforcements, inflict vengeful stars, that's good. That's like priority target with Kepra, something like that. Charge in a straight line and inflict damage on the first unit encountered. So we're gonna attempt something. I don't know if that's gonna work. Okay. What do you do? Raid form requires the minion level to move forwards, ignoring obstacles and inflicting damage. Oh, okay, I know what that attack is. Then we have 2 times 2 damage assault. It's an assault type. Yeah, we're just gonna try to bring down the destroyer as soon as possible. We're gonna take damage in the process, but destroyer is, well, it lives up to its name. Let's just say it like it is. Okay, so far we are tanking well. Gain precision. This unit always inflicts max damage. It will inflict max damage anyway, it seems to me, so that's good. The destroyer is gonna play first the next turn, so... What I think about Skevola with that inflecting ability? Which ability is that, mate? I haven't played much with Skevola except for using the Matrix thingy. Matrix thingy with Skevola combined with the Destroyer's AoE attack is the most OP from Adeptus Mechanicus units. The most OP combo that you can do. It's just so damn good. Alright, let's move to the other side. At least we dealt with the Destroyer, so that's good. Now I'm gonna have to risk things a little bit. But inflecting ability, you're gonna have to remind me which one is that. Ah, fuck, I went to the wrong one, I wasn't looking.
Scythe them down!
Five them down. One damage. What? When that thing was doing to my units when I was playing with the other faction, it was 4 damage, something like that. Fucking 1 damage, mate. Taking the piss here.
Seeking the foe.
You can take one shot, I won't mind.
I obey.
Aha, you mean Zenerite, those random explosions. Do you mean that? I haven't tested that out, to be honest. Because as soon as I saw that it's random and it can damage our own units, now there's an upgrade that can also remove that, thankfully. But I haven't played that way. So I don't know, maybe it's really good, I don't know. Unless you're talking about the Matrix Explosion. Matrix Explosion is awesome. That's the one I was using with the AoE attack. But it works kind of weird because I've used it in that combination with the Destroyer, and sometimes that thing exploded, sometimes it didn't. It's kind of, I don't know, I couldn't figure out whether you need to kill the reanimating body or it. Sometimes it triggers when you don't kill, but I guess what type of an enemy, because if you kill the Scarab Swarm, then it's gonna do the Matrix Explosion automatically. Ah, okay, now I figured it out. Yeah, it sounds awesome, that ability, but I haven't really played it, so I don't know. I don't know. I think you can play, really, if you build the character well, if you just continue, no, not even build the character well, it's not difficult to build the character well, it's just things you have to prioritize. Now if you go for that, why not? I don't see why it wouldn't be able to work. and work really well. It's definitely an interesting skill tree. I was reading it and I was trying to understand it, and it was not that easy to understand, like some of the other ones. But then I figured it out, and it was alright. I think I played once with it, but it was more of an addition to the Matrix Explosion and Destroyer combo. Okay, let's see. Send the roll guard down the passageway with thousands of pressure sensors on the floor, which trigger wall-mounted weapons targeting electrical pathways in both living brains and living metal cognition circuits. Send the royal guard down the corridor full of spinning hyperdense alloy blades. Send the royal down the passageway with thousands of logic puzzles with... Jesus Christ. Okay, fuck it. Let's give them a pendulum blade. Alright. We can live with that. I just want that arrow once. I gotta get the Dominion up to get that arrow once. But you can only use it once per skirmish. Huh, and they could have used it, they could use it more than once. I know that for a fact. When we were playing against them. Fucking cheating bastards.
Bring me the foe.
Bring me the foe. Can Necrons even use cover? I don't think that they can. Let's give them a flayed one to deal with. Then there's a destroyer. Amoka must survive. Amoka must reach destination. Oh shit. It's that type of
But a blade to the throat is a close
that type of a
second.
mission. Yeah, there's quite a lot of bugs with skills. The one of the more annoying ones is that canticles don't work. Sometimes they just bug out completely and you can't continue using them. Oh, flayed ones can use covers. Thank you. Didn't know that. Awesome. That's an important info for this. For this mission. So there's gonna be a bunch of reinforcements. These missions can sometimes be really difficult. The one where you have to go through tons of keen enemies on Grim Darkness difficulty is not easy. Even with Kepra, play this with Kepra. Unless you play those types of missions, the extraction missions with Captrix. With Captrix you can easily do them because of the additional movement, but outside of that, no. This portal can be used as new reinforcement area. Huh. Let's see. Is this thing going to block my path here? It most likely will. So what we are going to do here is start like this. I gotta see which one of them is gonna play. But in the meantime, we can take out this guy. I don't know, mate. The reason why I don't know is that I had never played with Necrons before. This is my first time trying the campaign. As you can see, I'm learning. And the issue is that when you're playing with against Necrons on Grim Darkness difficulty, I don't know if it's the same on other difficulties. It's a lot more difficult, and these things start with maximum dominion. They can do these things double attack. I don't know how you can do double attack. Oh, you can, I guess. I don't know how. You shouldn't be able to because I don't have enough dominion levels. Yeah, I don't know. And they are far more OP, far more powerful than they are when you control them, as I can see now. But maybe because their units are fully upgraded when you encounter them. So I don't know how these units are going to be when we fully upgrade them. Maybe they are going to be as powerful as they are when we fight the Necrons. So I really can't comment on it right now. The most OP units are, from what I've seen, fighting Necrons, those small Praetorians. No doubt about it, they are absolutely broken. When you fight against them, they can destroy anything. they're just absolutely ridiculous. That jump needs nerf, and it needs a lot of nerf. Then on the other side, you have the destroyer that can do massive amounts of AoE damage, and when combined with Scaevola, or Scaevola, I don't know how to pronounce it. It's the most devastating attack possible because it can clear half the army instantly. So you have OP versions of both factions, which just screams for some balancing.
I ask only that the enemy is within
But
my reach.
the good thing about the Adeptus Mechanicus faction so far that I've seen is that there doesn't seem, I can't really say that there's a useless unit. Infiltrators are probably the least used unit by me. Well, definitely the least used unit by me, but not because they suck, it's just because they have really specific use. They can do no damage almost, unless you are dealing with someone with no armor and no defense, otherwise they're useless. They can bring the defense down, and they do have a little bit more survivability than the Rust Stalkers, which is a good thing because they can tank. As I said earlier, I use them as advanced servitors basically, and when you use them like that, they are useful. Yeah, this is cool.
Scythe them down.
Oh, yeah, them down. Yeah, they need to, what I would do, I know that they need to be powerful units, especially because you need some units like that to be able to counter you. Oh wait, is this the new turn? And no reinforcements have spawned? Usually reinforcements spawn every turn. What I would do is I would limit the AoE damage, the landing damage, to probably 1 to 2. 2 damage would be maximum I would allow, not 5. That's absolutely ridiculous. And I would limit the use of that ability. Basically, if you move, you can't use that ability. If you don't move, you can use that ability. That's how I would do it. It would significantly nerf it, make it a lot more fair. And I don't see that is a bad thing, to be honest. Because they can really fuck you up. I mean, it's still an easy game even on late game. Even on Grim Darkness, during the late game, when you level your units, when you level that skill tree, the global skill tree, which is kind of underwhelming. I'm not happy with what they've done with the global skill tree. The normal upgrades, fine. The leader upgrades, they're fine. They're good, quite interesting, some of them. I would add a couple more trees there, but that's me. I always love to see more options. For me, that's really important. I should have used the mag. Oh, almost. Shit. Max damage, no, alright. Damaging. There we go.
I am the wrath.
So let's try to bring the bastard down. I don't know how many more reinforcements they will get. Even if Amuka takes some damage, we'll be fine. So there are ways to make things fair, but we need something from the devs. I don't know what the fuck is going on with them. Where are they? Because this game has been out for a week. Now, alright, some developers continuously patch the game and update it. Maybe they are preparing some kind of a big patch or something. I would hope so. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. I don't think that the DLC would screw around with the already established things. I think they're just gonna add, what I think that DLC is going to add is maybe a campaign for kin. Hey George, how's it going, mate? I played the first one and have no memory of it. Oh, they are on the holiday off. Well, good for them. Fucking release a buggy, broken game and then go on a holiday. Well, fucking enjoy the holiday then, you bastards. While we have to deal with goddamn Praetorians jumping all over the goddamn map, killing everything. Fucking on holiday after releasing the game like they did a perfect release or some shit. No, sorry, no. That's not how things work. You can go on holiday when the game is fixed. Age of Wonders 4 is a game I want to play for such a long time, mate, and I am afraid of starting it because I know I'll not be able to stop. And if I can't stop playing in a game, that means that I won't be playing other games. That means that I'm already broke, and I don't want to be even more broke, you know. Every month I'm at 0, so I can't go in the minus. So if I start playing Age of Wonders 4, yeah, I was afraid of that you're going to say that it has total Warhammer levels of addiction. Yeah, I was afraid you're going to say that, and I kind of suspected it, which is the reason why I won't be playing it in anytime soon. Maybe, oh shit, I should have moved my arse faster than this. But then you can tell everyone I beat the game without patches. That means nothing to me. Beating the game means nothing to me. It's more difficult to beat a balanced game than a non-balanced game. Non-balanced game has exploits. Balanced game has no exploits. You can't really take an easy way out from in a well-balanced game. Now, every game has exploits. I'm not naive, I know that. But there are levels of exploits that you can do, you know. It depends on the game. I see what you mean. You're not wrong about what you're saying, but I like the games to be balanced. I like it to be balanced because then I'm challenged in a fair rule set. You know, that's what I don't like about games when developers make difficulty in a way that it's out of the rule set. Anyone can do that. That's not creative. Just put parameters up, make them disable all the rules for them, and they can do whatever the fuck they want. I mean, that's not a challenge. The challenge is making a creative, balanced, fair difficulty. That's what I really like. That's what pisses me off the most in action RPGs. Action RPGs have some of the worst difficulty designs I've seen in my life. Some of the games are just so goddamn stupid in a way that they do the difficulty. They create some kind of which is something I talked about a lot of times, so I'm just going to repeat myself for a millionth time. You create an amazing combat system. A lot of the games have amazing combat system. Like, for example, Kazan. Kazan has a really good combat system. Neo, the best combat system. Souls games they don't have combat on that level, but they have a different type of combat. More slow-paced, more methodical, more you gotta pay attention to everything, to every move, and so on. It's not reactionary based that much. It is, but it's not that much. It gives you more freedom to operate because of lack of tracking in boss designs, which is awesome. I love that when we can move around and make the boss try to target us. Mortal Shell, for example, has high quality. But then most of these games, not early Souls games. Early Souls games were fantastic in that regard, but Elden Ring, for example. Late bosses in Elden Ring. Neo bosses. They don't allow you to play against the boss. Instead, you're playing no-hit fucking... no-hit wonder playstyle. Yeah, we're gonna get hit, don't get me wrong, but why don't you create something where we can go back and forth, when we can utilize the whole system to its maximum? Because if we constantly up the damage to a ridiculous output, then what happens is that we have to balance it all out so that we have a chance. We have, oh, I love this move. to balance it so that we have an actual chance of dealing with it, we have to remove a lot of the moves from the skill set because they are just simply not good enough to be able to balance it out for us. And that's how you diminish your whole combat system because of it. But if you just make enemies don't need to do a lot of damage. Make better AI, give them a lot of movesets so that it's hard to read them, and give them a lot of health, and let the fight play out for 15 minutes. I don't give a shit. 20 minutes. I'm fine with that. But as long as we can go back and forth, and as long as every attack is not a fucking death sentence, it just becomes annoying playing games like that. That's what pisses me off. And it's so much fun to play those games because the combat system in some of these games are so damn good. It's so interesting, especially Neo. The amount of moves that Neo has is fucking... The amount of things you can do there is just stupid. Like in, what was the last? Crimson Desert Unarmed Combat. It's 10 out of 10. The amount of moves you can do, how it plays animations. Awesome. And that's my gripe with action RPGs basically. Even with the hack and slash Diablo-esque action RPGs, if you play something like I played Path of Exile 2 when the Druid came out, played Path of Exile 1 as well, got to the end game but got bored quickly with the map system. The most time spent in those games is you going through army of units, killing them with 1 or 2 shots, and then you get to the boss, and then the boss kills you in 1 or 2 shots. There's just huge discrepancy in the balancing. I don't like that. I don't like meaningless fights, and that's why I'm not a fan of Diablo-esque genre, because of the repetitiveness and all that. They have that problem. So anyway. Just me. I'm just trying to explain some things, how I look at it. And that's why it's important to keep everything in the rule set. But that requires a lot of effort into creating great enemies. Because if you don't do it, if you want to play outside of the rule set, anyone can create a difficult boss, a difficult enemy like that. Oh fuck, a wrong move. I thought I was controlling Amuka.
The Royal Guard had reached the threshold of Ukensep's sarcophagus chamber as the Royal Guard entered.
I was up until 2 AM last night creating a new faction, reading through the in-game encyclopedia looking for synergies. I didn't even have time to test it out. Hey George, by the way, I know that you are one of the 3 people I think that ordered shirts from that site. Tell me, are they any good? Are they any good? Because I got mine for free because I created kind of an account and all that, but I only one shirt, and it was quite good, I gotta say. Nice, glad to hear that. So I hope that you're happy with it, because I don't know who else ordered it. I only know your name from that list. So I was kind of interested in how people look at it, who have ordered it. But appreciated the feedback, thanks.
Your wrath, Nyarlathotep. Kivroth is invaded. Interlopers infest.
Invaders, a rival dynasty, or some manner of alien.
Awesome.
A new and verminous
Free promotion.
Repulsive.
Oh, that's why my subscriber count spiked during the last weekend, because of you wearing a t-shirt. Because I was at 90-something thousand, now I'm at 200,000 subs. 120,000 subs in one weekend. That's because of you, mate. Fucking hell, see? The power of promotion. Works. As long as you're happy with it, that's fine. Because I need the feedback. If people are not happy with it, then I would obviously discount not discount, but remove the account.
Aliens have dared set foot upon Kivroth. This world of Kivroth, the seat of my dynasty, It is infested.
Good to know, mate. Good to
Your
know.
duty is clear. Drive the invaders from my domain and reclaim what they have defiled. Our legions are responding.
My destroyers pledge their strength. The
My archives stir. and the catalogues of oblivion reopen. Soon, your cryptex shall once more construct weapons of wondrous power to aid the eradication of these interlopers.
My dynasty heeds its Pharaoh's call. This is as it should be.
A fleeting symptom of the Great Sleep, my Pharaon. With but a little time, I am certain.
A city, a capital, a symbol, yes. Break the stronghold, break the spirit. This I remember.
The Pharaoh's mind
Hold
is
the dog.
addled. The great sleep has robbed him of
Fish
his
is
memories
going
and wits. It shames the dynasty.
That's why I'm
Our
making that way.
command protocol should
Trouble
flow
walking and
from
so
a
on.
monarch worthy to wield them.
Many unfortunate
Sad thing to
With
see
his destruction, we would take
an old
charge.
dog, especially
It would be our duty,
especially so old.
not for ourselves, but
She's
for the
over
dynasty.
17 years old.
An unfit monarch.
God damn it. Well, let's see what we can do next. Increase the number of directives you can select at the waypoint to 2. Waypoint, I guess that's in the mission. Increase leader's HP by 1. Yeah, this can be very good. Sorry to hear that, mate. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. Ah, fuck it. Alright, let's go to the next mission. Yeah, I don't even want to know how much is here. Probably even more expensive. You know, the rich Croatia and how rich all of us are. Fucking hell, the scam of a biggest scam of a country ever when it comes to financial things. It's like living in Germany, for fuck's sake. Without the German part and the German money.
The destruction of Ex Veritas by siege will require the commitment of all our awakened legions. As the fog of millennia lifts from me, I see the virtues of a prolonged
Somebody's
campaign.
happy and rich. Some
To test my
Well, happiness isn't tied to money, of course. Happiness is the state of mind.
To fully lift.
You gotta make yourself happy.
We know not how
Never
many
never
more
attach your happiness to anything else that's outside of you, because then your happiness can be controlled and affected a lot.
decisive victory.
That's what I've learned in life.
A Pharaoh's place is leading his legions to victory. Drive.
To delay is a disgrace. My creed respect.
The cryptex of Kivroth shall devise a panoply of weapons and armor that can turn aside any force. Sankotep shall be inviolate upon the battlefield. He will win in the...
Is it so? Victory shall be seized by my own hand.
So this guy has Alzheimer's
Yes, I
or amnesia.
The glory of conquest, swift and total. The mastery of war. It may be hazy in my...
Yep, Ashley, I agree. But that's the human condition. See, the thing is, it would end up the same after some time. So maybe it's just the cycles that need to be broken, and then, but it's eventually gonna end up the same, because power is a drug, and people are people are insane addicts for power, insane addicts. They can get addicted to anything, and when you feel the power once, feel the money, feel all those things, your mind, it changes you. It changes a lot of people, especially when it's a network of people that are already controlling things, and where you have no power, because they don't want you there, because they already have an established structure, and even if you want to do good, you can't, because they won't let you. Happy people are not spenders. Happy people are not voters. Happy people are not sick usually, which means that they won't participate in the fraudulent medicinal system, which especially when it comes to pharmacies. So instead, they want to bombard everyone with ads and make you feel unworthy, giving you chicks that look insane, that people that flaunt money around, that live in I don't know how big of a house, but that doesn't mean that they are happy. That's the thing that people miss. That's something you learn later on. You guys are mostly my age or older or a bit younger. You know that. I don't need to tell you that. The first step required is to remove slavery via usury. Usury, what is usury? Well, which type of slavery? There's more slaveries than one. It would be to remove every slavery, but we are now slaves to the system. We are slaves to the corporation. Corporations, investors hold everything now, even countries. They hold Croatia. BlackRock is behind putting the cheap workforce in Croatia, the cheap workforce from the east, from Nepal, not Pakistan, I think Nepal mostly, in those countries. Charging interest on dollars. Oh, that's only one thing, mate. That's only one thing. Taxes are a scam. Taxes were before only when there was wartime and when you had to buy stuff for war. Now taxes are a normal thing, and we're all taxed like insane. It's all a scam. The whole fucking system is a scam that wants to make you unhappy, and that wants you and put you to be an unhappy, obedient slave. So sad, fucking sad. But that's what it happens. If you put other people in a position of power, they will also do the same thing when they taste that. Or they will have to deal with the already established structure that won't let them. So honestly, it's over. We've lost. We've given our power away. We've given our freedom away. And now we can't do anything. Try raising something. Try raising some kind of unity. You can't. People are divided too much through politics, through religion, through this, through that. Even if you try something, you're gonna get jailed soon before you can do anything, because there's no more free speech anywhere. Very, very little free speech available in the world. So we've given that freely away, especially due to the woke culture and politically correct bullshit and all that stuff, which is fucking, that's insult to intelligence. The whole woke DEI, politically correct things, it just pisses me off even talking about it, to be honest. I just get angry immediately. We live in such a fucked up fucking, that people have allowed that. I mean, my job and bosses are mad that I don't want to do more anymore. I jumped off their promotion train and said to them, I don't want more anymore. I just want to leave more, enjoy things. Exactly. That's what no one wants. That's only what you want, and that's what's going to make you happy. Why would you bust your ass for someone? Yeah, do your work. Do your job well. No one says not to do it. But man, it's pissing me off that I have to... Yeah, I'm playing games. That's fine. Much better than 99% of all the other jobs. But I get very little money from it. And if I don't do it this way, then I will have to get a job, and then this is gonna go away. And then I can't even do this anymore because this takes all day, every day almost. I have very little time for anything else. I want to hang out with my girl, I want to hang out more with my dogs, I want to hang out more with friends. I want to do other stuff. But I constantly have to push out fucking videos that have 500 views just to survive. And it's pissing me off. I want to live life. Fuck it, I wanted to spend on medicine that is going to help me. But it is what it is. Should have been already sorted by now, but no, it's even worse. But that's my problem because of the way I do things. I'm just saying that the older you get, the more you see the difference between work and job. Job is not work. Job is monetary benefit. Work is not monetary benefit. Work is work on yourself, work on your house, work on whatever. It can lead to a monetary benefit, but the essential of it that it's not monetary benefit. It's self-benefit, self-beneficial. Alright, let's see. That marks this, that. Let's try. Fuck it. I don't think that I've done a good enough job of placing units, but we'll see. We have stuff of light. We have this inflict exposed on an enemy unit. Then we have range stuff. This was the reach of it. Of course, not enough. Why would it be? It never is. And this thing has also Tachyon arrow. There's a big change coming. The persons up to are afraid does the restrictions to speech, etc. No, I don't think the changes are coming, mate. Look what's happening. There's more wars than since I was alive, and I was born practically almost in a war. Immediately, Yugoslavian war. So it's everywhere. And what the fuck are people doing? They're bitching about fucking choosing Israel, Pakistan, or whatever the fuck. Not Pakistan, sorry, Palestine. Fucking. Well, you have these fucks waging wars all over the goddamn globe. Calling everyone else terrorists. Well, they are the biggest terrorists of them all. I mean, the fucking hypocrisy is brutal. It's incredible, really. I don't listen to Elon, I don't listen to anyone, I don't watch anything. Most of the information I find out is from you, from all of you. Well, Elon can say whatever the fuck he wants. He's got whatever money he's got. Then, I mean, why wouldn't you say? Why wouldn't you? So what? You should buy assets. Then if no one else has, if you buy assets instead of saving, which is also an option, then what happens when, if what he predicts is going to happen, and people run out of money, who's going to buy your assets then when you need the money again, if they don't have the money as well? So there's no one solution for problems. There's a big solution, but it needs to be a change in the human mindset. That's the problem. Humanity has... Now, there are fantastic people on planet Earth, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that there aren't. So many benefactors that don't... is that the word? That just want to help. If I had money, I would just go around help people. I wouldn't do any of this. I would just stream a little bit, and I would just go around help people all the time. Whatever they need, the older people in the village that I live, and so on. Do just good things. Be of use. Who the fuck am I if I'm playing video games? I mean, yeah, I help out with guides, but who the fuck needs that? No one needs that. It's not necessary. That's my point, you know? But I'm in the system. I'm in the fucking system of YouTube, and I can't get out of it anymore because I spent so many years here that I've lost the chance to get any sort of a decent job. And I'm not about to go to work at a minimum wage job at 38, 39 soon. There's no fucking way, especially with my illnesses, with my diseases. I'm practically half handicap already, which is gonna get even worse. So, not handicap, but invalid. I don't know what the word is. I'm just not doing that. If I have to work minimum wage job or something, I'd rather do this. The whole system is fucked. That's the whole problem. And the human mindset is the biggest issue. I think, at least, I think that's the problem. Or maybe there's some kind of a goddamn global whatever fucking lizard reptile people leading the whatever it is. I don't know what the fuck is the truth anymore. Who the hell knows what the truth is? Because everything is out there, but nothing really is. Because there's so much information, so much stupid information. Wait, why didn't it bounce now? Because this thing bounces. I mean, are you kidding me? Even this game is pissing me off now. And not to talk about illnesses. How people... I have gout. I have Bechterev's disease, which is a fucking horror show that is destroying me for 20-something years. I had cancer last year. I lost one ball, but it's testicular cancer, so good as a fuck. It's not that big of a deal. I have a gastritis. That's just me. Okay, gastritis, fuck that. That's not a big deal. And it's gonna get progressively worse. I don't know what else in store life has for me. My mate, my mate's wife, 35 years old, 34 years old, breast cancer. She's gonna have to go chemotherapy. She's gonna have to do whatever. My mate's mom, 58 years old, she's dying from breast cancer. My uncle, he's got half of the jaw fucking torn off because he had throat cancer. My dad died of skin cancer. I mean, it's everywhere, mate. That's not normal. That's fucking not normal. That cannot be normal. My mom had cancer. Had cancer last year. I think it's bone cancer. I think it was bone cancer, something. That's why we went to Chicago to see her before the therapy. I mean, what the hell is going on? And someone's gonna tell me that, well, that's normal. That's your way of life. I live relatively, not entirely healthy, but relatively healthy life. And then we are all goddamn sick. Young people. That's not normal. We're getting poisoned through... Why didn't I even go into this? Sorry. Let's play the game. Fuck it. Sorry, I'm just frustrated. Whenever I think of these things, just want to fucking go crazy with what's happening. Jabs? What are jabs? Yeah, carnivore diet is good. Briefly, I went for it, but I couldn't figure it out. Couldn't stay on it. It's just I was vomiting from all the meat. I love the meat, but just some of it, not much. And it's gonna fuck up your kidneys eventually. So. Well, if we get rid of money and go back to doing everything ourselves, someone will want to exchange or trade something they do well for something that you do well. Yeah, that would be nice. Back to the original trading system. I mean, even the money is a scam because there's nothing behind it. Sorry for the rant, I just getting more and more disappointed and annoyed by everything. Then when I hear that fucking every gaming company nowadays that wants some kind of a budget needs to ask loans from investors and banks, and then they have this DEI and ESG or EGS, whatever it is, stipulations that they have to do it. I mean, the dumbest fucking shit. It's in everyday life now, the disappointment, everyday life. Not with people. The people I have in my life are fantastic. Really lucky to have so many great people around me, but everything else, goddamn, even they are suffering from these problems and all that. I appreciate it, Ashley. Vanguard are quite problematic. Nice. Okay. Oh shit, I'm gonna lose one death mark. That's not good. Maybe I can bait them with the swarm. Alright, one bait. Yeah, AAA is fucked, especially now with new price surges for the parts, for consoles, for this, for that. I mean, yeah, this isn't going to end well. Don't they have a bouncing projectile? Since when they don't have a bouncing projectile? Shit. Oh well, he's reanimating, maybe. Ah, but he's irradiated. Oh shit. Unless I finish this fast, meaning in this turn, then maybe that might will live. Alright, so let's see. Inflict exposed on enemy unit. We can do 3 damage with this, 3 damage with that. So we got 3 enemies to take care of. Plays now. But I didn't place them well. I really played this poorly, so it's on me. It's not on the game or anyone else.
Scour the foe.
Well, let's try to finish the mission this way, but I think I played too poorly to... Yeah, there's 4 more encounters. Yeah. Why not give me death mark? Because that would be nice.
Fight. A temper.
So what's so mediocre with this game? Mission system is not that bad, but it's not that great either. A lot of bugs with skills. Story is... well, story gets better with Adeptus Mechanicus as the game progresses. But it's not that it's that mediocre. It's just that it isn't particularly great. It's that kinda alright. You know. A lot of randomness to it all.
In my sights.
It's quite unbalanced. This difficulty varies a lot. And so on. Things like that. Global leveling system for Adeptus Mechanicus is kinda shite. Then what else? Oh yeah, the world map is atrocious. The mission is... The mission choices, there's no downside of playing any of the missions. In XCOM or games like those, you had to really decide which mission to take. In this one, you just go through the list, 1, 2, 3, 4. You do every mission. There's no decision making of any sort, and it really makes the game a lot more generic. A really weak system. They could have come up with something quite brilliant, but instead it's quite weak. I love it visually. Visually, I think the game looks really good. Look at the details on these units. These units are awesome. Sound effects are fantastic. Visual effects are good. Animations are solid. All of these things are really, really good.
Wrath made manifest.
Oh, there's 5 of them. I thought the first 3 of them, no, 4 of them. Count, motherfucker, count. No, there's no Overwatch. I think there's Overwatch only with one unit that I've seen, and that's with Kin. And Kin is a faction that is unplayable at the moment. I'm guessing they are going to add Kin faction as a playable faction later on through some kind of an expansion, maybe. But factions are really good. Units are interesting, and so on. It's just that there's so many weak things about the game, like the global leveling system for Adeptus Mechanicus, and the world map is just, you kinda, there are territories, and territories attack one another, but it works so generic and so basic that there's nothing behind
No
it.
enemy in my sight shall go unpunished.
It's just lacking. The game is very lacking in a lot of ways. Well, the gameplay is really good. Oh, you finally did 2 damage. Can't believe it. Does the game cheat by suddenly dropping armies on you? Yeah, lots of reinforcements, a lot of things like that. Yeah. But in those missions, usually you don't deal with the reinforcements all the time. You just deal with some kind of a goal. The game is really goal oriented. So, for example, the last night I went through the last mission, and in that last mission I finished it in 2 turns. Because I was just targeting the boss. I gained some kind of a positioning advantage over it. or I think that's maybe just the default setup for the last mission, and I just used all the things that I know and all of the available things to bring down the boss fast. I failed twice first, and then I accomplished it the third time in 2 turns. So there are options how you want to play it, which is really good. Ugh.
The stars, sir.
And there's also a way when you're doing these missions, you can see the little icons at the bottom. And those little icons give you a way of knowing what's going to happen. But those icons also lie. Lie in a way that there's something that we have to talk about in the next section, and then they start talking, and then suddenly army drops on you. So things like that do happen a lot. But it's also sometimes tied to the story. That's only in story missions, because then they find something in a tomb, in a dungeon, and then something happens. So it makes sense from the writing perspective. Normal missions, meaning the non-story missions, they don't have that. Oh, for fuck's sake, how many times will you dodge? You have 15% chance to dodge. Don't give me that bullshit. Oh, for fuck's sake, really?
No enemy in my sight shall go unpunished.
Yeah, I get it. That doesn't happen that much. What you are saying, when you stretch to do what you think is a final kill, and then suddenly a big army hits you from behind and wipes your weak units. That sort of stuff happens in extraction missions, but in extraction missions you just have to get from one point to the other, which is difficult. It's more difficult than... It's not easy.
Our task is
Having up.
a fine viewpoint from which to observe.
And now I'm fucked, because now with this,
The human intellect.
we are going to reach 44 vigilance meter, and that means more reinforcements are going to come, and that's going to screw us over. Yeah, I think I'm gonna fail this mission. But I went with a risky choice. At the beginning I went with +1 recruitment, and now because of that +1 choice in the mission, vigilance meter goes all the way up to 4. New reinforcement spawn. Jesus Christ, and these are all ranged units.
The stars, sir.
Yeah, this is gonna be a problem.
All shall burn.
Yeah, I have to go blow for blow with them, and that's not gonna work. Just gonna lose based on being outnumbered. Yeah, I'm gonna have to repeat this mission. I'm just gonna die here, and there's one more mission after this. But that's gonna be done later on. I will stream again later, I think. Thank you for watching, and yeah, that's all for now. Had enough for a bit.